The Mayor of Alice Springs says ending alcohol bans in Indigenous communities has had a catastrophic effect. Let's go live to Matt Cunningham. Matt is calling for some drastic action to address issues in the town.
That's right, Andrew. Matt Paterson, the Mayor of Alice Springs, wants to see either the Army or the Australian Federal Police brought in to help deal with what he's describing as a crime crisis in Alice Springs. And you can easily see what it is that he's talking about here, Andrew. We have seen a serious increase in crime rates in Alice Springs. It's basically been going on for the past 2 to 3 years. In fact, Matt Paterson said that this all started with the doubling of welfare payments and the early access to superannuation that happened during COVID-19. But he said an even bigger trigger happened last July when we saw the end to the Stronger Futures legislation, better known as the intervention, of course, and that had banned alcohol in many Indigenous communities and the Indigenous town camps in Alice Springs. So those alcohol bans actually ended last July, and Matt Paterson says there's been a devastating impact since those alcohol bans were lifted.
Catastrophic. You run for parliament or politics to make people's lives better. The lifting of Stronger Futures has not seen anyone's life better. We're seeing domestic violence go through the roof. We're seeing drunken behaviour in the streets 24 hours a day, whilst parents are taking their children to childcare, for goodness sake. Lifting Stronger Futures is a disaster.
Andrew, the Police Commissioner, Jamie Chalker, has confirmed that police have arrested 300 people in Alice Springs in the past 7 weeks and issued another 400 infringement notices. There was an incident on Sunday where a 13-year-old boy actually entered the Woolworths supermarket armed with a machete, forcing that supermarket to be shut down for a short period of time. But the Northern Territory government is rejecting these calls, both for the Defence Force or the Australian Federal Police to be brought in to help, or for an end or a reinstatement of those alcohol bans in those Indigenous communities and town camps. Here's what the Police Minister, Kate Wharton, had to say about this.
It was race-based, and our government has been very, very clear that we do not support race-based policies. We are looking at the ways that our government can attack the issues of alcohol, which are an absolute scourge on the Northern Territory at the moment in Alice Springs.
There are some other alcohol prevention measures that are in place, not just in Alice Springs, but other parts of the Northern Territory as well, Andrew. They include police being placed on bottle shops, a banned drinker register, so people who commit offences while they're intoxicated are unable to buy alcohol, and a floor price on alcohol, but they don't appear to be having a big impact at the moment. Some serious issues that they're dealing with down in Alice Springs.